Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the LSU Tigers against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rose works over the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
On the banks of the Olentangy River, the Horseshoe is one of the most iconic venues in all of sports. Over 100,000 people strong, the Ohio State Buckeyes might have the best home field advantage in all of college sports. These fans are ready to rock and showcase their Buckeyes this season. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it again. Quick completion to the tight end. Looks like LSU has the first down.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Levitt. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now for the pick up 4 on first. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Oh, it's a double pass. Oh, the pressure's on. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Grab near the sticks, it's Brown. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Tigers. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense. Right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
When you can't have a better start than you had right there, and we talk about momentum all the time. Let's talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. He stopped short by that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his back. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? He'll be ruled down, but also got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25.
And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Wilson. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
It's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Levitt. Grab down the middle, it's Harris. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got space. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Parker. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
Well, the defense better fix this because we know the offense is going to continue to attack the edge with these wide receivers. They've got to set the edge and defend this perimeter game.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Running with purpose. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Back to pass. It's Levitt. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. To throw, it's Sayin. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage sheet brings down the returner. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the second half is a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback, recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback. Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm helped him to a first down. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To the air, it's Sayin. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Chris, this is a great lesson for any ball carrier. As you're nearing that sideline, that ball really needs to be in the outside arm. So, if it comes out like it does here, it just goes out of bounds. No harm, no foul.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Chris, those are tough yards in this situation. It's goal to go. You can see all the defenders up near the line of scrimmage. They're doing a good job in this run game, being creative here, getting the ball on the perimeter. And now it might be time to go back to the middle. You softened him up on the edge, maybe get downhill for the touchdown.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Now, I didn't expect them to go with the run there on a longer 3rd and goal situation. I think they were probably willing to go for it on 4th down. That's why you would run it. But a great job by this back, finding some space, the offensive line creating a hole, and they were able to get themselves into the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Steps out at the 6. That's a very poor return, not what the coach was looking for. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the 1st.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Here comes the rush. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. That's a big hit at the end, but they go with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Tigers pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Takes the handoff again. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Past the 30. He's got room to run. Look out. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. An explosive play for this passing game. And now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. No shot to bring him down. Touchdown, LSU. And jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, what I'm most impressed with is his balance through contact. You can see as he breaks tackles and continues to turn towards the end zone, that balance is just evident, and it's hard to get him down to the ground. That is a great run.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's 2nd and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handle. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Looking for some space. It's Jackson. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the 2nd half. Again, you've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, an easy pickup for this offense.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Breaks into the clear. Powering through the defender. Also out of bounds close to the end zone.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Hand off to the single back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on 4th down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Powers into the end zone. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. The Tigers will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. It'll be down near the 5-yard line. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. Well, the celebration gets started for one side. Think about the team that lost this game. It came so close to the ultimate dream, a national championship, only to be stopped at the final hurdle.